As I consider the signals or signs Earth systems are warning us with, I am reminded of the many times I heard the Exodus story of Pharaoh hardening his heart and not letting the Israelites go to the Promised Land. I thought as a child, how could this man not get it? How could this man not heed the warnings and instead chose to endure 8 plagues without consenting? Why did he cling to the way he was used to, having enslaved people building his amazing infrastructure for his Egyptian kingdom? Didn't he see where this was going? I also felt a bit of moral superiority in thinking, oh, I certainly would have heeded the warnings right away. The recurring pattern within the story is Yahweh warns Pharaoh through Moses and Aaron of an impending plague. Pharaoh does not heed the warning. The plague occurs and is really bad. Water to blood, frogs from everywhere, swarms of gnats and then flies, diseased livestock, skin boils, pounding thunder and hail, and then clouds of crop-consuming locusts. And next, the shaken Pharaoh hardens his heart and again says no to the release. On several of the plagues, Pharaoh's magicians perform the illusion of also being able to cause the same type of unfortunate events. From Exodus 7, verse 22, but the magicians of Egypt did the same by their secret arts. So Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he would not listen to them. Unfortunately for Pharaoh in Egypt, it took the loss of every family's firstborn to get him to yield to the relentless power of Yahweh. But even after letting the Israelites move toward the Promised Land, he had his armies pursue them in chariots, only again to lose even more of his best officers. This story can both be haunting and instructive when one considers its parallels to our climate situation. Scientists have warned us of ever-intensifying plagues that have already begun making life more difficult. There is scientific consensus about the trajectory of climate change and the need to hold future warming below 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius to keep this planet survivable. But our response has been more like Pharaoh's than the response I hope to get right onto as a child. Here are some questions I would like for us to consider. What parallels do you see in this story with your own response to climate change? What are the plagues or climate warning signs that have most caught your attention? Who are the Pharaohs in your story? Why? Who are the magicians in our situation with climate? What is their role in delaying meaningful climate response? Will or can the Pharaohs in our story respond in time to eliminate the loss of the firstborn?